Wednesday, YouTube family. It's been a long time since I went live. I got a few minutes here. I ain't gonna behold the Saints long now. It's 10 o'clock. I think I might have 20 minutes. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you watch me for the first time, my name is Lisa Smilez, and I'm a natural hair care professional here in the Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina area. And what I do is I help educate you on your natural hair, make you laugh, you know what I'm saying? We talk about God, you know what I'm saying, all those good things, just to empower you. But I'm actually in Chapel Hill right now. I'm working in Chapel Hill right now, working on the campus doing some haircuts today. And I got a few minutes, so I might have 20 minutes because I need to be in there by 10:30 to start setting up. Hey, Acacia, thank you for coming on in. But I was on my Instagram this morning, and as I was driving here to the campus, I was thinking about this, and I was just like, I was talking about how your natural hair is enough, and like how the enemy will really come and lie and make you feel like that you're not beautiful with your natural hair. Hey, Coach Sheena, thank y'all for tuning on in. But what really sparked this was like maybe a few days ago. It was I was watching a YouTube video from this other hairstylist. I cannot remember her name, but she was just talking about how, weave, like the braids, the protective quote unquote styles. Styles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Your braids, your crochet, and all that. Now, don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong. If you want to wear a little crochet braid, you want to wear a little box braid, whatever you want to wear, I think there's nothing wrong with that. But I think the issue come in, and she made a really good point on her video. I can't remember the lady's name. That these braids and weave have a lot of people in bondage. Like, it's a lie from the trick of the enemy. And what I mean by that is that a lot of people feel like they cannot function in life if they're not wearing weave. Like, they feel like they're not beautiful. And I'm telling y'all, this is a real thing. This is so real, because it's like, the reason why I think a lot of people, and the reason why I know a lot of people are not comfortable wearing their natural hair, or they get frustrated, is because it's always in braids. It's always in crochet. You don't have your hair out long enough to learn what you like. Now, this is hard. If you someone and you grew up and you always wear wigs and you always wear weaves, and you hearing this message right now, you like, absolutely not. I'm not wearing my natural hair out because I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. Yes, while it's deep, yeah, spiritual bondage. And it's actually, honestly, it's like a form of slavery. Like, especially like, a lot of these companies and stuff like that, they be advertising like their braids and their wigs and their weaves. And it's like, it makes you feel like in order to look the part, you got to wear this. Now, again, maybe I should put on home, do not disturb. Again, I might get a little phone call or text, because the director on the campus, he might call and have me, guy come out and give me my tag, because I'm parking in these people parking lot. I'm out here with these, I'm out here with at UNC, you know how they do. They see a little black girl out here on the phone. But anyway, yeah, it's a form of slavery. It's so deep, because it's like, you feel like if your hair is not long down your back, if your hair is not straight down your back, if you don't have something added, that you're not beautiful. Somebody lied to you. The enemy got that spirit, that lying spirit got in somebody and told you, if your hair ain't straight, you don't look good. If you don't have any long hair, you don't look good. Oh, your natural hair is nappy. Oh, your natural hair is hard to maintain. Oh, you can't do nothing to your natural hair. No, just put this in. Your hair grows better when it's in weave. And that's a lot too. That is a lot. Don't think your hair only going to grow because it's in a protective style. A lot of times, some people be doing more damage when it's in protective styles, because they're not taking care of it. They're not shampooing their hair the way they need to. They're not getting the trims. They're not getting the treatments. They just keep hiding. And that's the thing. Like, if you keep putting it in braids and stuff, and you keep hiding behind this and you never working on yourself, when it's time to wear it out, I get it. You don't want to wear it out because it is a mess. Your edges are shot out. Your split ends are bad. Let me put my phone do not disturb. Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm back. So yeah, your edges is shot out. Your split ends are bad. It is dry. It is crunchy. It don't look together because you are not working on yourself. You're not getting to the root of the problem. And the thing is, this is hard work. If you've been wearing wigs and weaves and braids all the time, this is hard work. When you finally do wear it out, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you like, yes, you're going to feel free, like living my life like it's golden. Yes, yes, yes. You might not feel that way. Now, in case you go ahead and take care of those scammers, you know, because I ain't putting no restriction on this one. So go ahead and take care of that. But y'all stay focused on the message. I'm going to stay focused on the message too. But go ahead and block this person right here. So it's like, it is hard because you haven't worked on yourself. And when you finally do wear it out, it is going to be a challenge because you finally have to face yourself. And I'm just here to let you know that when God made you, he didn't make no mistakes. He made you beautiful. He made you perfect in his image. Okay. So if he created you and your hair is a little bit more thick, that is okay. If it's a little bit more coarse, that is okay. Don't think that God made it. And it's kind of like when you, okay, if we really want to get deep, now I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So this is how deep I'm about to get with this. It's kind of like, it's like a slap in God's face. Like when he has given you something, but you keep trying to cover it up. I had to get extra. It's kind of like, you know, you need to let your light shine. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how deep. It's kind of like, as Christians, as believers, you know, when we've been filled with his spirit, we've been saved, we've been renewed. He wants us to share our testimony. God do not save us for us and deliver us from whatever strongholds we have for us is to sit in our house and not minister to nobody else. If you're a believer. He don't want you just to sit back and be like, oh yeah, he delivered me from pornography. Oh, he delivered me from sex. He delivered me from drugs. He delivered me from this. Oh, I'm gonna just sit and just keep it to myself. No, he wants you to spread the good news, spread the gospel, share. It's like if you have a light, you shouldn't cover your light. Now I know I done went way left, but this is ain't do with your natural hair. Like when he created you perfect in his image. That don't mean that you go and hide yourself. That don't mean you go and hide who you are. That don't mean you go and hide your natural hair. That don't. To me, it's disrespectful. It is if you always trying to hide it. You're trying to hide this masterpiece that God created. But the thing is, you have to wear the masterpiece more. You have to wear it more. And I'm telling you, the more and more, there's a bee. And y'all don't deal with no yellow jacket. I don't want y'all to see me screaming. Let me roll up my window a little bit. But see, you have to wear this hair more and get more comfortable with it so you know how to take care of it. Your hair is getting the nourishment that it needs. Excuse me. So the more and more you wear your hair, you're going to understand, okay, this style works on me. This is my go-to style. Okay, I can wear this. Okay, well, this style, this not really my thing. Or I notice when I wear my hair like this, it stays moisturized longer. Or this might be a style that I only can wear 2 days. This might be my in-between style. But this style right here, I can wear it about a week or 2 weeks. But see, you won't know that if you don't wear your hair out long enough. And I preach on this. Like, if you're going into braids, some of y'all might have in box braids, you know, a whole month. And then you wear your hair out for 2 days and it's back in box braids. You're like, well, at least I wore it out. It didn't work. Baby girl, 2 days is not enough. It's not enough. You know, normally I would preach, if you going in between protective styles, you need to wait at least 2 weeks. But I'm gonna go back. I'm a backtrack on that. If you got in a protective style, however long you had in that protective style, you need to wear your natural hair out that same amount of time. So if you had them braids in for 4 weeks, I challenge you to wear your natural hair out for 4 weeks. Okay? You want to wear that sew in for 2 months? Wear your natural hair out for 2 months. I want to challenge you to do that. Because you're gonna learn, you're gonna go through the growing pains, and you're gonna see what it feels like. And I'm telling you, the healthier, I gotta turn some air on, turn this car on. I turned some air on, it got hot. I'm telling you, the healthier your hair gets, make sure this Bluetooth off. This stuff don't get to playing. Okay, the healthier, y'all can hear that air, I'm sorry. Now, the healthier that your hair gets, the easier it becomes to work with it. So sometimes people ask me, Lisa, when I do twist outs, they don't last. So when I do wash and goes, they don't last. How long do your twist outs be lasting? And sometimes I be telling people a week before I retwist. They're like, you don't retwist it every couple of days? I'm like, absolutely not. No, ma'am. How long? No, ma'am. And I think the difference between me and some other people is I don't let little frizz get in my way. I let my natural hair do what it's supposed to do. Y'all see my hair right now? Now, some people, y'all see how I look in the back? Some people be like, oh, my hair is nappy. Oh, it's frizzy. Oh, I gotta redefine it. This is totally fine for me because I'm comfortable in my own skin wearing my natural hair. This don't bother me. I ain't got my edges laid. I ain't got my edges swoop-de-doo. There's nothing wrong with the swoop-de-doo, but I ain't doing all that. I'm about to walk up in here, and it's going to be Indian people. It's going to be white folk. You know, hair I got to cut. You think I care? No. No, I'm living in my truth. I'm not about to conform to what they say, oh, it should be straight. Oh, yeah. I ain't doing all that. And this is the thing. When you start to work on yourself and you start to become confident in who you are, it don't matter what kind of hairstyle you wearing. They're going to see you confident. Okay? So what I'm saying is, the healthier your hair gets, it's going to become easier. Coach Shannon said, take the challenge. The growing pains are real. Yes, it's real. It's hard. When you're used to wearing braids, crochet, wigs, back to back to back to back to back to back. And then I'm sitting here telling you, oh, wear your natural hair out. You like, girl, my edges are shot out. You know what that means? You're going to have to find some styles to cover them edges. You're going to actually finally have to work on yourself. And that's really hard when somebody lied to you and told you you should wear your hair like this, or you only look beautiful like this. You got to get in the mirror and tell yourself, I think Coach Sheena has said this one time, I love you, natural hair. Yeah, I love you, natural hair. I love me. You got to love yourself that much to know that you are beautiful with your natural hair, that it is enough and it's not hard to maintain. The reason why it's so hard is because you always covering it up. You always covering it up. And here's the thing, I'm going to make the same analogy even with working out for those who like to work out. When you first start working out and you walking up that hill or you doing those sprints, think about how hard that was. Think about how your calf muscles are burning, your body aching, you getting the shin splits. Think about how hard it is when you first start working out, when you overweight, when you first started eating healthy. It's hard. It is hard at first. You're like, bruh. But guess what? Track your progress. How was it the first day you start working out versus on day 90? It's not going to be as hard. You're going to have the tools and the tricks. Okay? Day 1 if you're eating healthy versus day 90. But guess what? By day 90, you're going to figure out, at first you might say, eating healthy is boring. I don't like none of this stuff. But you're going to have to go through some stuff to figure out, okay, well, what kind of vegetables do I do like that I can eat every day? Okay, I figured out that I actually like broccoli and not asparagus. Broccoli is still healthy. I can eat that. But I just know asparagus ain't my thing. That's the same thing with natural hair. You might figure out, oh, twist outs ain't for me. But I can do 2-strand twists. Okay, you first start out, you might be like, you know what? Running is not my choice of exercise, but I can get out and walk every day. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing with your natural hair dress. You got to figure out what's going to work for you. You do. And I'm telling you, when you keep your hair healthy, it becomes easier. Wash days and shampoo days are not 6 and 7 hours. Because when your hair is properly moisturized and it's trimmed, you detangling through your hair so quick, you get through your hair so much quicker, and it's not a long process because your hair is used to it. And I'm telling you now, I shampoo my hair once a week, and people are like, "Oh, Lord, I can't do that." But I'm telling you, it's so much easier when I do my hair. It does not take all day. It does not take all day to do my hair. So, thank you, SF. They said, "Amen." Acacia, you said if you finally have to work on yourself, yeah, you do. You finally have, and it's hard. It's hard to look at your raw self in the mirror with no weave, with no added hair. It's really hard because you really got to sit there and look at yourself. And it's like it's like when you always wearing wigs and weaves and braids, it's like you wearing a mask. You finally have to take off the mask. We finally got to take off the mask now. And you got to look yourself in the mirror. And it's hard, and a lot of times it's this deep. A lot of times, yeah, you might have to go to therapy. You might have to do some healing work on yourself. You do. You have to do, because you're gonna have to think about some of the things people done told you, or it could not even be anybody saying anything. It could just be the messaging that you're seeing on social media, the people who you follow on social media. They make you feel like, oh yeah, you need to have this kind of hair if you want to look good. It could just be the subliminal messages that come across your feed that make you feel like you need this in order to look good. You need this if you want to, achieve this in life. And what you need to do is you need to reprogram your brain. You need to reprogram what you learn. And I can speak from this because I grew up, I didn't have a good financial background. Okay, I'm now had to reprogram my brain because I'm getting out of debt. I'm on my debt freedom journey. So all this stuff that I heard about, how to, steward my finance, I having to relearn all this stuff. So all that old information, I got to flush it with new information. So if you somebody, you like, I don't know what to do with my hair, I'm lost, I don't know how to take it, you have to reprogram your brain. Okay, I got a plethora of videos on YouTube that you can go and just reprogram your brain. Go listen to a video a day. I got a little series that I did maybe about 2 years ago, and it was like a 30-day series. I might have a playlist on it, but it's talk about, I give you a hair tip of the day. Go back and watch that. Go back and watch that, because you really have to put some new information in your brain every day. It's just like as Christians, as believers, when you first come to Christ, you just be lost. But you got to get into that word every day. You got to read something every day. You got to reprogram your brain and then flush out all the lies. And that might even require you unfollowing some people or you muting some people. Okay? And this thing, it's nothing wrong with wearing wigs and weaves. But don't let that become a crutch. So that might mean, okay, if you're trying to reprogram your brain and realize your natural hair is enough, you might need to follow people and put messages on your timeline that's embracing, that's showing cute natural hairstyles. Okay, you need to have that in your algorithm. So it might mean muting the girls who wear the wigs right now, muting the girls who do the box braids. Nothing wrong with those girls, they're doing their thing. But it might mean putting that on pause so you can get that new information in your brain, because you need to be transformed. What's the scripture? Be not what is it? Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Your mind need to be renewed. That's why you think your natural hair is enough. Your mind need to be renewed. And that's the thing, you need the mind renewal. And how is that going to happen? Is getting the right people in your ear. Finding you a natural hair care professional. Okay, natural hair care professional. Find somebody and that's the thing. When you're trying to wear your natural hair out, don't just go to a braider. Now, there's nothing wrong with braiders, okay? Because I used to be a braider. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but go to somebody who actually specializes in natural hair. Not somebody to say, oh, I do natural hair, which means they only do braids and sew-ins. they have their time. Okay, you might need to keep her in your back pocket for when it's time for you to put your braids in. But what I'm saying is you need to find somebody who specializes in this thing. Okay, who specializes in the health of their hair. Now I'm here in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you want to come holler at me, come holler at your girl. Or you can book a coaching call. But all I'm saying is find somebody who specializes in it, who can help guide you. Because the thing is, you're not meant to do this thing alone. You're not meant to just be in here in this world and do life alone. So find the professionals to help you. YouTube is good to find like here and there, but also YouTube can give you like a just an overall view. But you need somebody to look you in your face, to look your hair in your face, to touch your hair sometimes to see exactly what you need to do. Okay, because sometimes there's a lot of natural stuff out here and they be leading y'all astray and you really get frustrated. You can use YouTube as a tool, but also remember, take YouTube as a grain of salt too. You need to find somebody local who can look at your hair in the flesh and tell you exactly what you need to do. But when you find this person, make sure they are a natural hair care professional, a specialist. Not just somebody who just do braids, just do weave. No, somebody who's really focused on the health of your hair. Because when you get this healthy hair on point, you're going to be unstoppable. And you're going to feel more confident wearing your natural hair. That's all I got to say. Acacia said, I'm not covering what God created. Exactly. Do not cover what God created. He made you beautiful. You are enough. Tell yourself, say it out loud right now. I am enough with just my natural hair. I am enough. I don't care if you don't got no edges. Your edges is enough. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. If you somebody, now I'm going to be serious on this one because I got to go. I'm being serious. If you somebody and you are dealing with hair loss, okay, you think you might have alopecia, go seek a dermatologist and a trichologist. Let's get to the, stop saying, oh, the copay is too much. Put in your budget and save up to go see a specialist if you're dealing with that. Don't just go speak to somebody else higher. Now, I can't treat hair loss. I can give you the tools to help with the outside. But you might need to go speak to a trichologist or a dermatologist. Make your appointment if you're somebody and you're really dealing with hair loss. Don't just keep covering up or just, take the measures that you need. Because the thing is, don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till it's too late to nothing that can't be done. If you already seeing signs that you might have alopecia, and here's another thing I learned, because I learned this in a class. I took a trichology class about a week ago, and we was talking about hair loss and stuff like that. And they was saying, especially as black women, go to the when you go to the doctor and you think you might have alopecia, just say, hey, I have alopecia. I'm trying to see what you can do for me. And the reason why I say go and say you have alopecia, because sometimes when we go to the doctor and stuff, we don't know what to say. We don't know what to ask for. And we might say, well, I don't know. And then the doctor going to tell, oh, you have alopecia. And they're going to say about your weight. I'm like, okay, I already knew that. So, no, you go in there and tell them, like, hey, I have alopecia. I'm trying to see what can you do to help me? Okay, that's kind of sometimes the languages you have to use. I didn't know that, but that's the language you have to do. So that way they can't just try to send you out the door and say, oh, you have alopecia. Okay, bye. No, okay, what you trying to do for me, cuz? And if that doctor don't tell you something to work, don't give up. Try somebody else, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Get the professional help that you need. Get the professional help you need, okay? Find you a specialist to know that your natural hair is enough. Thank you, Coach Kingdom, for saying that. And thank you for putting the scripture in there. So, I think I might have to go because I probably need to contact them about going in here. So, yeah. Again, I'm working in Chapel Hill today. Y'all keep me lifted in prayer. Working with these students today. But hopefully it should go good. Exactly. They have treatments for it. They have treatments, and you might need somebody to look and see what's going on up beneath your skin. Okay. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Share this video out to somebody who might be struggling with wearing their natural hair out and they just kind of confused and lost. Send them my page. Send them my page so they can be empowered. Okay. Just to wear your natural hair and that you just know that you are enough. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank you, Coach Sheena, and thank you, Acacia, for being here. And also thank you to somebody named FS, and thank you for all the scammers who came on my page. Hopefully you heard something to prick your heart. I will see y'all in another video. Bye. Bye.